and I feel this whoosh, which really wasn't a whoosh. It was like a little punch in the back of my shoulder here saying, "Hey, Marilyn, go and speak to him. This is for you." That's where I felt and heard. So I went over there and I said, "Hi, I can teach you English." I thought, I don't know how to teach English, but I can speak English. And he can't speak a lick of English. He can only speak Chinese. So I've got to be able to teach him some English. And you teach me Tai Chi. And that was the exchange on that day. And he said, okay. And that was 10 years ago. And I think I got the better end of the deal because I'm much better at Tai Chi than he is at English. But one thing we did was English in action. It was very joyous. It's like, what color is that dog? What is that squirrel doing on that tree? And he'd have to describe it in English for me. And what I got to explain to him, unlike other English classes, is culture. There's some things you say in China that you do not say in America. Like you don't say to somebody, "Oh, you look lovely and fat," when you mean in America, "Wow, you look very healthy today." So it was like making sure that he had the opportunity to be culturally comfortable. One day I even found him, he called me, he said, and because he didn't speak English, there was a guy called Philip from Sweden, and I did it Tai Chi with him, and he called Philip Filippo. And I said, there's no way I'm going to get that teacher to call me Marilyn Ho. It was just like 10 years ago. You don't want to call anybody a Ho. So I said, just call me M. And that was my name in Tai Chi ever since, because I thought that's easy. So all my students know me as M. And that was almost a personality change at the same time. I wasn't Marilyn anymore. I was somebody else. I was M. I was this other energy. Um, and so that's how I accidentally bumped into Tai Chi. And now I do Tai Chi pretty much daily for an hour and 15 minutes. It's pretty amazing doing it with Chinese people who are over 70 as a core base, because culturally they don't know what's going on. No aggravation. They don't know the politics. They don't have the holidays. To them, it's another wonderful day in the park for Tai Chi without all the stuff around it that we carry around as Westerners, let's say, on a day-to-day basis. The news, the phone, the emails, the this, that. They don't have that. My teacher for the past 10 years has lived by routine. He does Tai Chi. He takes a shower. He makes lunch. He takes a nap. He studies English. He has dinner. And that is every day. Tuesday mornings is shopping. We don't do Tai Chi on that day, or I'll teach the class. So I have learned something from them about calm rhythm. And there are so many stories to tell in Tai Chi, and that'll be in the book that I'm writing on how anyone can access Tai Chi within and without, and how amazing it is. And for somebody who was extremely angry like me, I do get on with people, but I wasn't particularly open. Tai Chi has made me more open, and I've had many anger situations in the middle of Tai Chi. Someone will walk through Tai Chi and I'll call them an AO. But now it's gotten better and better, and I allow people to walk through. Occasionally I call an adult an idiot, but the children I allow, the animals I allow, and